What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast, thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. It is a pleasure to be here. Welcome. It's good to be here. Something I want to do on the podcast.
Okay, yeah, it's all yours.
That was a big deep breath. Is this something that we might not like?
No. This is something that everyone will like, and I think it's really important. I think it's really important that we do it because we spoke about it on the show today. There's a very important guy who loves a bit of attention on the show, and his name's Conspiracy Jim.
On the Jimmy and Nath Show, this is Conspiracy Jim. Conspiracy Jim.
This isn't in the podcast, but we were supposed to do it on the radio show. But I think we should hold it for the show. Wouldn't you want to do it?
Do you want to hold it
radio?
for the show?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh, seriously? That is the biggest tease ever.
All right, I'm just trying to make amends. I'm trying to make amends.
I was picking up the vibe she was putting down.
Don't worry.
You there, the hideous woman in the back.
Okay. No, Tone, sorry, that's me. You know what we should do instead?
Digital laws.
Do you ever go to page 2 of Google?
We did that on the show. It's probably my favourite content.
That was a fucking shit bit, mate. It was going to be good. But it wasn't. And you even knew when you said it, the air, you went, it's true Google.
No one reacted.
Hang on. There you go.
Oh, thanks. That made it so much better.
We'll edit that and it'll sound good, I promise.
We'll edit it out.
Do we
and
want
a pick up in
context
3, 2, 1. Hey guys, we're back.
Welcome.
You just have to edit out digital losses input.
No,
leave it all in. Leave it all in.
Welcome to the podcast.
I like the unhinged nature of the podcast sometimes. It shows
So do I.
the true nature of all of us, not just the three of us, but the team as
But
well.
actually, the whole team is unhinged to varying degrees.
Yeah.
We're all just a little bit
You guys went and
Weird.
you had a few wines over the weekend.
We did, but we were not dusty the next day because they were primo
Who was
wines.
the most pissed?
Sorry.
Can I ask?
Just on the back of unhingedness, because Em, you said we're all unhinged. I'd love to head to the newest team member, CJ, and I'd love for you to rank us from least unhinged to most unhinged.
Oh, good idea.
Because you've been here for what now, a week, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank
happy
you.
2 weeks.
You made it. She's still here. She hasn't
So
left.
least unhinged to most unhinged.
Okay, I'll start with least unhinged as M.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
and then I'll
You should hear her off air in
I'm
the studio.
disappointed that you put me at the bottom of this unhinged
No,
ranking.
I love you. Everyone's still unhinged, but
Still
the
a bit
least.
messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Loser.
So you, then Tones.
Tones?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
She's above Lolo.
Are you kidding?
Then I might go Nathan.
Lolo? Lolo, what have you done outside that I don't know of?
So upset.
I would have made, just so you
And
know.
then Jim,
He's been
you
sitting
tie with
smug, being
Lozzie.
like, I'm going to be second for sure. Goes
Hang
to
on.
Tones.
Excuse
me?
Producer Lolo, she's the angel of the show.
She is.
Nah, she's crazy.
Okay.
I
That's
gotta sit next to her.
So we're now down to Jimmy
did it.
and
She
Digital
finished it.
Laws.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
missed
Yeah,
They're
they
tied.
tie top.
No, you can't tie. There has to be a ranking.
All
no
right.
tie.
Yeah.
Do number 1.
That checks out. That's fine.
Oh, I would have done it.
Oh,
other way.
would you want to be more unhinged than me? Or do you think you are?
Digital Laws?
I don't want to, but I know I am.
I think because you had you weren't in the office for a couple of days, so maybe you've just got to top
I lost
up.
some points. Well,
Some
I guess
hinge
if you've only
points.
been here 2 weeks, that does lose some
I'd
points.
say, I'd change.
Producer
I'd say-
Lolo's a massive surprise. to me.
Lozzie
She's
is
an
number
angel.
one, clearly. I mean, I've been trying for the title for years, but I just can't quite get it. She
Lozzie's
always-
definitely one.
Nah,
manages.
I was so expectant. I was like, I'm going to be number 1.
Right.
Like, there's not even a point. But when Caitlin goes, Lolo's crazy.
Lolo, I would have went Lolo's the least unhinged, so
Yeah.
But like
I'm
very,
interested.
very far. Like I hear some of the things Chow says in the studio,
That's
and I'll
what,
be
like, it kind of makes me seem to be the boring one.
executive
you are.
producer TK. Yes.
Up yours.
No, it's because you just have everything out, where Lolo keeps stuff to the side. Like
Oh.
sometimes, and like it comes out all in one go, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's the vibe. It's
yeah.
because you're upfront about yours.
So
Is it
so
also because I'm a parent?
Only when we play games, like or something like that. And then it just spills out a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys been playing without us?
No,
Mate,
it's
I
Uno.
won so many games.
Okay, you won
Compared to
twice,
these
Dal. You
losers.
need to
Excuse
calm
you.
down.
Out of 3.
You lied. You lied.
That she did lie.
Who lied?
She lied. Lolo lied.
Yeah.
About what?
She made
She
up
cheated.
a rule. She
Yeah.
cheated. And
Did you
so
cheat?
full
So,
on.
and I still won.
How? What was the rule
suck
she
that
made
one.
up?
Yeah, but who's the real losers? Because they all believed me.
Because you're meant to be the
Actually-
nice one out of all of us.
Yeah, but they're the ones we look, as somebody similar to Lolo, that's how we sneak through, guys.
It was about, can I just say, it was about the rule that you can't put a draw 2 on another draw 2. That's actually a rule.
No, it's not.
It was
it's a house
you can
rule.
end with a power action card, so a +4.
Yes,
You can't end with them.
Yes.
That's
so we
right.
thought that.
Yes.
And so what?
So
Lolo said you could.
I know. I tried to end with the +4 because I was
You
like, I'm going to
can't.
win.
Yeah, sorry.
So she so confidently, she picks up she goes, nah, got the instructions, got the rules right here.
she went to the
she
rule
goes,
card.
And you can never end on a power card.
Hey,
Put
but
it down with
hey,
so much confidence. And I was like, oh, God damn it, I got to pick up another card.
Yep. I just read another rule and changed it a little bit.
But guess what? After
Read
she
all
lied,
the examples out and we're like, there you go, pick them back up.
but I still won.
That one time. One time.
And when did you all kiss? After that or before?
I was later on after a few more wines.
Later
We're like,
on.
just kissing, mate.
Yeah,
up.
well,
Guys, you think you know what I do with ChatGPT and AI? You do not. Look, excited, Em. It's another week of dating with the dark, dating in the dark.
Dating in
Dating
the dark.
in the dark.
Technically, you are dating with the dark because it's you, the other person, then also the darkness around.
Dating in the darkness. Dating with the dark.
Dating with the darkness.
Anyway, it's too late.
Don't
Change the
confuse
name.
the brand.
Look, we had our first week last week. How would you feel that went, Em? Successful, not successful?
Not successful in terms of like the couple going on another date afterwards, but I think a successful outcome for the experiment.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this is a social experiment.
Yeah.
An experiment by nature means that things could go right or things could go a little bit pear-shaped.
Okay, well, I mean, Nath, myself, and Em do know what has happened this week, and I don't want to give too much away, but I do have higher hopes for this week's singles. We have Pete and Sophia. I'd love for you to meet them.
Dating in the dark on the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma. It's blind dating with the lights off and the awkwardness turned up.
Let's meet our next two strangers to enter our social experiment, Dating in the Dark.
Hi, my name's Sophia. I'm 28 and I'm a photographer, videographer, editor. One would say I wear a lot of hats in the creative field.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm 29 years old and I am a remedial massage therapist.
Love a man who's good with his hands.
I like to spend time with my friends, hang out with my family. Boring people say they go to the gym, reading, I guess.
Come on, give us a fun fact.
A fun fact about me is that I spent way too long of my life trying to make the Olympics as a canoe sprint athlete and didn't end up going to the Olympics. Rest in peace, those dreams.
So what are Pete and Sophia looking for in a potential partner?
Normally what I look for in a man, definitely 6 foot tall.
I am 6'3", but I've got heels on, so I'm cheating a little bit.
Someone who has green eyes, find that really rare and really sexy.
My usual type would be, I guess, someone who'd be more athletic or a bit fitter, on the fitter side. My main thing is good personality or a good presence. That's the most important thing.
And now, let's hear those red flags.
Someone who chews with their mouth open, I can't deal with that.
Sorry, I'm just eating a double quarter.
Another red flag that I look out for is definitely if a guy doesn't have any girls as friends or sisters. It kind of tells me that, like, their character, they respect women from all different perspectives.
I guess someone who has, like, weird rules about themselves, like they can't do certain things because of, like, whatever reason. I find someone who's like, oh, you've got to be doing this, that, or you've got to match these physical parameters. I'm like, yeah, fair enough, everyone has a type, but at the same time, like, the person in front of you is always going to be different.
So how excited are these strangers for Dating in the Dark?
I'm really excited for today, being on Dating in the Dark. Something I've never done before. I don't even date in general, so the fact that I'm going on this to find love, potentially, who knows? I heard that the last date didn't go too well for the guy because he missed out on a really good woman.
Can someone bring some ice? Because someone just got burnt.
So we'll see how I go. Who knows at this point?
Yeah, I'm quite excited about today. I think it's a very exciting time. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't open to the idea of more.
There we go. Our second two singles for Dating in the Dark.
Dating in the dark on the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma. It's blind dating with the lights off and the awkwardness turned up.
Yeah, look, you may have just heard it. If you did miss out, you can head to the socials at the Jimmy Nath Show with Emma. You can head to YouTube, punch in Dating in the Dark. The full eps are there. We have our two singles for this week. We have a gentleman by the name of Pete and a lovely lady, Sophia. But my issue, Em, is Sophia said she hasn't been on a date in forever.
Yeah, and this could go one of two ways, right? Like it could completely bomb, or she could jump in the deep end and swim and really survive the date well.
Much like how you do swimming training with your children.
Yeah.
Throw them in there.
Dating in the dark, very similar to the way Em trains her kids
Look,
to
technically
swim.
we're all born in water.
That
we all
is
ingest
true.
water while we're in the belly.
Yeah, in the sack. We're all
Thinking.
that's what it's called, isn't it? A sack?
Yeah, in
No.
the amniotic sac.
Amniotic sac. I didn't know that word.
From one sack to another. Hey, look, little treat for you. We're going to give you a little tease of tomorrow's episode. The moment that, in the dark, obviously, Pete meets Sophia.
I heard that the last date didn't go too well.
Tomorrow on Dating in the Dark,
Now it really is just you and me.
the lights will go off
Oh my God, what do we do now?
and the date will begin. And while the connection is strong at first,
I feel like we just met each other and we're vibing.
one question could leave one of our strangers questioning everything.
Pete, tell me, would you kill someone for me?
Trending now with Emma Chow.
Well, this looked a little bit embarrassing for J-Lo. She was turned away from a Chanel store in Turkey. Did you see the video, Jimmy? You're nodding your head.
Embarrassing.
Oh, no.
So
But it kind
how
of makes me
embarrassing.
feel good. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean? Like,
does.
even celebrities getting turned away.
Bring it down
Turned
a
away
peg.
from a Chanel.
So you can imagine in Turkey, like J-Lo's there performing.
Yeah.
And when she's walking on the street, there are paps everywhere just following her every move. So she tries to get in the store and they're like, sorry, we're at capacity. And so she just got turned away at the door and had to keep walking. And the paps continued to follow.
Silly, because imagine that you turned away so much business there. J-Lo would have walked out with a few bags.
No, but you don't know that.
They don't just browse, do they? The Richies?
Oh, that's a great question.
The Richies don't browse.
No, they go in and
Riches
buy a
browse.
$1,000 scarf or something.
Yeah.
Or like an $800 key ring.
Yeah, exactly. They got to get something.
Yeah.
They've got so much cash.
Because you guys been to Rodeo Drive in LA?
Yeah, many times. I saw Hailey Bieber there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she was going into stores?
Yeah, I followed her into Rolex. I got kicked out this time.
Also, unpopular opinion, Chanel's overrated. Definitely not like the best luxury brand.
I don't know why I'm gasping.
Yeah.
I know nothing about luxury brands.
And finally, Sydney Sweeney's been slammed in a New Times article. So this interview happened back in April, and it was called But Who is Sydney Sweeney Really?
Oh, here we
And
go.
right off the bat, they said she's hard work, keen to make money, and pulled as far back from me as she could, like physically. This is a quote. Sweeney was early to our interview by an hour, bracket unheard of, close bracket. When I met her in a Hollywood photo studio, I was thrilled until I realised it was a reflection of her keenness to leave rather than her enthusiasm to arrive.
I just feel like people are just clutching at straws to have a go at her now because she's the one on the target. You know what I mean? That's what it feels
I
like.
agree.
Because
But do you think where there's smoke, there's fire?
Look,
A little bit?
there's got to be a little bit of smoke and fire, but that particular thing, whatever that person's saying, I'm sorry, she's now angry at Sydney Sweeney for rocking up early because she wanted to leave early. It doesn't. She still rocked up, and she rocked up early.
Rocking up an hour
too.
early, that's rude.
That's rude.
Oh.
Oh, if someone's coming in for an interview here, like 5 minutes early is fine. But if you're coming in, because it puts pressure on the people who are doing the interview.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
I don't feel pressure. You
I
can
don't
wait.
feel pressure about anything.
Yeah, you just sit outside with Barb, the receptionist. She'll tell you.
That's a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I could sit outside with Barb.
I prefer to sit outside with Barb.
Love Barb.
She's a beautiful woman. We should get Barb. Can we get Barb on the show?
I feel like Barb has many a story to tell.
Oh, she got so many she can't tell on the air.
No, she's been here. She's the longest serving member of Today FM.
Yeah?
So
Ever.
if you've ever listened to this station for a long time, she knows every show that's ever been
Queen
here.
of the
Yeah.
castle,
She
Barb.
is.
She deserves some Chanel, let me tell you.
She deserves some Chanel
She
for
deserves
sure.
some Chanel. I'd buy Barb some Chanel. I'd be kicked out.
We're just talking in circles now.
Yeah, that's it.
Barb.
That's
I
it.
am
Just
done.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Do you remember that Friends episode where Ross accidentally says Rachel's name at the altar while marrying Emily? Remember this?
Well, this will be a Jimmy thing because I've only ever seen 3 episodes of Friends, much to my best friend and my wife's dismay.
Yeah, Meg, your wife, is all around Friends. I'm all around Friends. I've rewatched it multiple times. It's my go-to show. Like if I'm ever feeling down or sad, I throw on some Friends on.
It's your comfort show.
I know
But
so.
this particular moment is not very comforting at all.
Now, Ross, repeat after me. I, Ross.
I, Ross.
Take thee, Emily.
Take thee, Rachel.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Emily.
Pivot.
Yeah, so this
Pivot to a
exact
different name.
Pivot. Could I be any more Rachel? See, I know
This-
friends.
exact nightmare played out in real life and it's gone viral on TikTok. So Andrew and Rebecca were getting married in the English countryside.
Beautiful.
And the celebrant said, Andrew, all right, ready to say, I take you, Rebecca. And he's holding Rebecca's hands and he says, I take you, Sarah.
Oh, that's so far off the right name. You can't even pretend you said Rebecca.
Sarah is the ex-girlfriend's name.
Oh.
I mean, like, the caveat here is that it's also her middle name. It's like Rebecca Sarah.
Oh, fine then. Play on.
That's
So,
fine.
okay, well,
That's
this
an
is the thing,
excuse.
because
Fine.
in the
Yeah,
comments
fine.
of TikTok, it was split between, like, sympathy, like, oh, poor guy, he was just, like, really nervous. And the bride, like, Rebecca actually forgave him and said it's fine. It was just a slip of the tongue. He was really nervous. Other people are like, that screams red flag.
No, he was look, as somebody who's been up there, right? It's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking, and he would have been looking at all the forms and stuff that he has to sign, which has his now wife's full name there.
Well,
right?
in this wedding, the priest says the full name.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he just
He
obviously...
just says Sarah, which
Sarah.
happens to be the ex-girlfriend's
It's
name.
just unfortunate that the middle name is the same name as the ex. Like,
Maybe he
that's
calls-
just
maybe
unfortunate.
He calls her Sarah. Maybe that's his, like, pet name.
No one
Yes.
calls me Elizabeth, and I don't want them to call
And
me
now
Elizabeth.
we are.
Now
Now that
we
you've
do.
said
Oh,
that,
we're going to call
yeah.
you Basil then.
Good.
Oh, my God, it'll be Basil, John Edward, and Elizabeth.
We're so British.
That's
That is
very
literally
British.
a British show.
Yeah.
The Basil and John Edward show with Elizabeth.
Terrible.
It takes 7 minutes to say the name of the show.
Have either of you put your foot in it and said the wrong name?
My old man, early days, called my wife by my ex's name a couple of times. My ex's name was Kate, and there's a few times where Dad would call me, and Dad would be like, what time are you and Kate coming? Meg.
Nath has done this constantly.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like it's a constant occurrence of him calling other people his names. His wife will actually go into social settings, grabbing his arm, going, Nathan, you don't know who this is. Shut up. Because Nath just loves throwing a name out
Yeah,
there.
I take. You miss all the shots you don't take, and I miss a lot of shots.
What about here? You thought there was an employee who was a different person.
Yes,
that was
yeah.
friends with your wife.
Yeah, and there was somebody here who went to school with my wife, and
Yeah.
I went up to her. I was like, "Oh my God, so good to see you." Meg talks about you all the
So
time.
there were two women in
Yeah.
our business.
Do
that
they
went,
look similar?
No,
Similar name?
One's blonde, one's brunette.
Nah, but
Yeah.
Nath got them confused and went up and then just spoke at this woman. Was like, "Hey, blah, you've got the dog and you've got this."
He
and
was
then-
trying to connect.
Well, the problem is because I'm never quite confident about somebody's name, I'll just keep talking and don't give them an opportunity to correct me, and then I walk away. And I am so good at doing this that I convince people that maybe they think their name's wrong.
You gaslight them.
Oh yeah,
He gaslit this
100%.
woman for like 5 minutes. She didn't get a word in, and then he was like, I could see him going, "Oh no, this isn't who I think it is." So then he's like, "I'm just going to go to the bar and never speak to you again." So he goes to turn away, and she grabs him on the arm, and she goes, "I'm not who you think I am."
What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast. Thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.